Well, thanks for joining us for another edition of Drinking Alone Together. I'm really not alone. I got this guy with me. I mean, he's not too thrilled about it, but that's okay. We're gonna drink alone together. Cheers, pal. Oh, come on. Cheers. Hey, Duncan here from Crafty Cocktails, and if you can't tell by my outfit, I miss snowboarding. I really do. I've been at home for a while now, but because I'm not snowboarding as much, I've been making more cocktails. So I figured let's do another edition of Drinking Alone Together. All right, let's do this. So today I thought we'd make a sling. A sling is a perfect drink for any time of day. I mean, if you've got nothing to do for the whole day, why not start drinking in the morning? This is a perfect drink for that, but it goes all the way through till the evening. Basically, a sling is alcohol. In most cases, it's going to be gin, so stick with gin is my suggestion, but really you can use anything. It's going to be a sling or a punch. Fruit juice of some sort, you can put anything in there. Today we're going to use lemon and orange, but you could do pineapple juice, pomegranate juice, passion fruit juice, dragon fruit juice, whatever you want. You can use it. Some sort of syrup, so simple syrup or flavored syrup. Today we're going to use grenadine and we're going to use bitters as well. So Angostura is a pretty classic bitters, which you can find in any grocery store. If you have flavored bitters, which I do, you feel free to use whatever flavor floats your boat. We're going to use Angostura today because I do love Angostura, and we're going to see what happens with that. We're going to do 3 wheels of orange and 3 wheels of lemon, and we're going to remove the skin on the outside of those, just so we don't have the bitter element, just the juicy flesh on the inside. That sounded super creepy. We're going to take our fruit and we're just going to throw it right into the mason jar and muddle it. Get the fruit to a point where it's nice and muddled. All the juices have come out of the flesh. And I like maraschino cherries because, as I said, I'm a big kid. So I'm gonna throw a couple in there. I like a nice maraschino cherry. They add to the classicness of this cocktail. So about 3 of those, but put as many as you want in. And just muddle those up. We're gonna start with the alcohol because you got to start with the most important part. I'm going to use gin. As I said, you can use whatever booze you want with anything like this fruit concoction. But gin is going to be the classic one that you want for slings. I'm using Beefeater, but whatever gin you have is going to do pretty well. Okay, so I did about 6 ounces of gin. You can do as much or as little as you want. For a mason jar like this, I'd say 6 to 8 ounces. So, just to be fair, let's pour a little more in there. Okay, now we're gonna do the syrup. So I'm using social syrup grenadine. Grenadine's pretty common find at most grocery stores. In a cocktail like this, grenadine's pretty strong stuff. So let's start with 2 ounces, and you know, I mean, if we want it to be more sweet, we can always put more in. But it's better to add than take away in cocktails. And now we're gonna do the bitters. So Angostura bitters, pretty classic style bitters. And we're just gonna put in as much as we think we want. Usually about 6 to 7 dashes are good. I like mine a little more bitter, so I'm gonna really load it up, but depends on what you want. All right, and now we're just gonna shake it. So ice in the mason jar. And then screw the lid on top of the mason jar and just shake it up. Right, we're gonna open it up. We're gonna take our small lid, our small mason jar lid, and this is what I use as a strainer for these mason jar cocktails. It's super simple. Just put your small mason jar lid inside the lip of the big mason jar. And just pour out as much as you want. Now we're gonna add some soda in this, so don't fill it up all the way, but you know, add as much as you like. And then you're gonna have leftovers in there. If you're gonna drink it quick, leave it in the mason jar. But if you're gonna leave it overnight or something, I'd say strain it out into another mason jar just so stuff doesn't get too diluted. So, add some ice. And then top it off with a little bit of soda. Give it a quick stir. All right, and now that I've put some soda in it, stirred it up a little bit, these bad boys are ready to drink. I also threw a little garnish just to class it up a little bit. Some orange triangles, but you can put whatever you want, make it extra fancy. I'm not feeling fancy today. I'm feeling like going snowboarding. So let's have a drink. Well, that's another edition of Drinking Alone Together. I'm drinking alone, I guess. I mean, this guy's being a sourpuss, so we'll see how that goes. I think this will cheer him up a little bit. Cheers, pal? No? All right. Well, cheers to Drinking Alone Together. Make sure to subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that good stuff if you want to see more videos and have me have more people at my table. Cheers. Have a good one.